Hi MOVATI, welcome to Pilates. My name is Chrissy. All we need this afternoon is our mat and ourselves, that's it. I'm gonna throw lots of options at you and I want you to take what works on your body. We are going to work on coordinating all of those muscles that support our spine. Our abs, our back, our glutes, our upper backs, our neck muscles, our inner thighs, and our breath, all right? So join me on the mat. And we are gonna start with our feet 4 to 6 inches away from our hips and just rolling ourselves down one vertebrae at a time. Good, finding the back of your head on the mat. Baby fingers get to come find those hip bones. Take your thumbs to the bottom of your rib cage and let those fingers rest on your belly button here. Let those shoulders slide away from your ears. And quickly notice all of those curves in your spine. Notice the weight of your head on the back of the mat. Notice that gentle curve at the back of your neck. Notice those shoulder blades resting into the mat. Notice that space at your lower back. And notice the weight of your pelvis on the mat here. Good, I want you to go ahead, take a big inhale, feel that rib cage expand, and exhale, feel it drop. Good, take a nice big inhale, and exhale, feel that rib cage drop. Good, now I want you to take an inhale and take that lower back, push it down to the mat so you feel those hips lift ever so slightly off the mat. As you inhale, let's rock that pelvis. So we're exaggerating that curve in our lower back. Take an exhale, belly button pulls to your spine. Pelvis gets to lift ever so slightly off the mat. Exhale as we rock into our tailbone, exaggerating that lower back arch. Good, I want you to ride your breath for a few more of these. Good, just finding that mobility in your spine. Good, and when you're ready, let's go ahead and we'll find our neutral spine here with that little curve at our lower back. Good, and take an inhale. And exhale, belly button is gonna pull down towards your spine, up into that rib cage, and inhale, release. Good, exhale, belly button draws to your spine, feel the bottom of those ribs knitting together, and inhale, release. Good, exhale, belly button draws to your spine, and inhale, release. Good, inhale, belly button pulls to your spine, ribs close, back of the neck presses into the mat, feeling the length up the back of your neck, and release. Good, so starting to coordinate those neck muscles into this now. Good, and I want you to just ride your breath, releasing on your inhales. Good, and finding that contraction in those abdominals and those neck muscles on your exhales. Good, exhale, belly button draws to your spine. Now we are looking for the balance in all of those muscles that support our spine. So the muscles in the front of your body and in the back of your body. So I want you to take those shoulders, roll them up to your ears, feel those shoulder blades sliding down the back of your rib cage. Good, so we're engaging those muscles in your back. Take an inhale and exhale, belly button pulls to that spine, shoulder blades pull down towards your tailbone. Take that inhale. And exhale, belly button pulls down, shoulder blades pull down your spine. I want you to go ahead, reach those fingertips up to the ceiling, slide those shoulder blades around that rib cage as you reach those fingers up, and exhale as those shoulder blades pull back together, arms stay straight. Inhale as we reach up, and exhale as those shoulder blades pull together. Good, inhale, reach those fingers, reach. Back of your neck presses into the mat as we exhale. Good, now feel those shoulder blades sliding together as we open those arms, and exhale as those fingers reach back up to the ceiling. Good, inhale as we open, feel those shoulder blades come together, and exhale as we feel them wrap around our rib cage. Beautiful, once more, open up those arms to the side. Now I want you to bend those elbows, take those hands behind your head, elbows are nice and wide, shoulder blades pulling down that spine. Take an inhale, and exhale, hinge below that rib cage, lifting those upper bodies off the mat. Inhale as you lower. Good, exhale, belly button scoops up into those rib cages, and inhale, release. Good, I want you to be mindful that that neck is staying nice and long. back of your head pressing ever so gently into those fingertips here. Exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. Good, exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. We're gonna go a touch faster. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Good, I want you to go for 4 more, MOVATI. Feel those ribs, pull to those hips. Pull, yes, 2. Hold it up. Give us a little pulse here. Up, belly button deepens to that spine. We got it. Go 4, go 3, 2, hold it up, hold 8. Shoulders slide away from your ears. If you need to lower your head to the ground to reset, go for it. If you're ready, shoulder blades pull even tighter down that spine. We're gonna pull that right rib towards our hip and inhale back to the center. Exhale, left rib to your hip. Neck stays nice and neutral. So I want your nose out of that armpit, all right? Armpits stay nice and open. Exhale to the right and come on back to the center. Right rib pulls towards that left hip and center it out. Good. If you are ready, we're gonna speed it up. Ready, ready. We exhale left and right, left. Neck stays nice and long. 4, 3, 2, nice. Find that neutral spine, lower to the ground. If you need to give yourself a little release, hug those thighs into your chest. Give those legs a little rock side to side. Now we are gonna repeat that. You can choose to keep those feet on the mat, or you have the option to lift those legs to your tabletop, all right? I want you to make sure those shins are working to be parallel to the ceiling. Your knees are over those hips, okay? That's gonna help those lower abdominals stay engaged, unlike when those thighs drift in. Are you ready? Set those shoulder blades down your spine, lift that chest, lift it up, and inhale, lower. Good, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Good, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale, lift. If you're ready, we get to speed it up right here. Exhale, lift, and lower. Yes, lift. 4 more times. We lift and lower, elbows stay wide, keeping that space between that chin and your chest. If you're ready, let's pulse it up. Pulse up and up. Belly button pressing down against that spine. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Good, you have the option to lower or to hold. Set those shoulder blades down that spine, pulling that right rib towards that left hip. We have exhale it to the left and back to the center. Exhale to the right and back to the center. Exhale left and center. Good, I want you to really focus on this movement coming from right below your rib cage. Good, and lower. Now if you are ready, we get to speed this up. Exhale to the left, right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find that center, lower. Good, if you'd like to hug those legs into your chest, go for it. Give them a little rock side to side. Feet get to come down to the mat. I want you to take those palms down to the mat, roll those shoulders away from your ears. Open those palms to the ceiling now. Notice how that changes how your shoulder blades connect with the mat. Belly button pulls to your spine. Maybe we're imprinting, maybe we're holding on to that space. I want you to choose what works on your body, okay? Lock those legs into those 90-ish degree angles. I want you to release in that hip flexor, peel that foot up off the ground, and lower. Good, exhale as we peel that foot off the mat, and inhale as we lower. Beautiful, we're gonna do a few more of these. I want you to notice how those hands are reacting. Good, once more on each leg. Good, and then I'm gonna throw an extra challenge at you, which you may or may not choose. It's totally up to you. We get to lift that right leg, lift that left leg so those thighs are in that tabletop again with those knees over those hips. Shoulders are away from those ears. Remember, finding that balance in the front and the back of your body. Let's lock those legs into our 90-degree angle. Take that right thigh, press it away from you. Good, and inhale as we return that leg. Good, exhale as that thigh presses away, and inhale as you return it. Good, I want you to notice if those shoulders are starting to peel up off the mat. If they are, just remind yourself to pull those shoulder blades down your spine. Good, let's go for 2 more on each leg. Fire that leg down. Good, inhale it back up. Good, exhaling that leg down, and inhale it back up. Good, inhale it down, exhale it back up. Once more, inhale as you lower, and exhale back up. Beautiful. Hug those thighs into your chest. Give those legs a little rock side to side. Nice job, MOVATI. I want you to go ahead, take those feet back down to the mat. We're gonna start to work a little more into our back line. Heels are 4 to 6 inches away from your hips. Palms are facing up to the ceiling because we like how that opens up our collarbone. I want you to press those feet into the mat, feel those glutes engage, give those hips a little peel off the mat. The rest of your spine follows, finding that shoulder stand. Good, take an inhale at the top, and exhale as we lower 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. We are going to do a few more of these. And I want you to notice as you're taking your time peeling those spines up off the mat, how your shoulders respond. Do they pull up to your ears? Sometimes our shoulders want to take over. Exhale as you lower. Beautiful. 2 more just like that. Take an inhale. And exhale, peel that spine up from your tailbone, 1 vertebrae at a time. Good, take an inhale at the top. Exhale as we lower, inner thighs looping in towards each other. Good, 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 good. Take an inhale at the bottom. Exhale as we roll those hips up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. Exhale as you lower. Good, 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 good. Now I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take my right foot a little bit closer to my bum, maybe about 3 inches away. I'm gonna take my left thigh and hold it nice and tight to my chest. I'm stabilizing my pelvis here. I'm gonna push that right foot into the mat. I'm gonna feel that glute. Here, I'll show you on my left leg. I'm gonna feel that glute wrapping around my thigh, the top of my thigh bone. I'm gonna push that foot into the mat so I feel that glute engage and release. All right? Push that foot into the mat. Feel that glute engage and release. Good. Once more, feel that glute wrap around your thigh. Push that foot into the mat and release. Now, this time we're going to do it again. If you'd like that foot to float up to the ceiling, I say go for it. When that glute wraps around your thigh, if those hips magically lift, beautiful. If they don't lift, that's okay. This is not the kind of movement that you want to muscle your way through. We want to find those muscles waking up and doing their job. When they do that, we're just going to effortlessly, it will look effortless. It doesn't feel effortless. Good. Hips stay nice and level. Beautiful. 1 more time. Lift that thigh and lower. Good. Now we're going to go ahead. Take that leg into your 90-degree angle. We're going to lower that thigh and lift. Good. I want you to go ahead. Push that right leg into the ground and lift. Good. Can you guess where we're going with this? You have the option to push that foot into the ground and lift those hips as that thigh brushes up and down. Maybe that leg wants to extend. Brush that leg up. Good. Brushing it down. Exhale it up. Good. Inhale it down. Exhale it up. Once more, inhale it down and exhale it up. Good, take an inhale and exhale, lower those hips. Good, let's do all of that on the other side. Go ahead, hug that right thigh into your chest. Left glute is gonna wrap around the top of your thigh bone. Push that foot into the mat. When you push, maybe that thigh or that hip doesn't go anywhere. That's okay. Release. Those muscles are still working. Wrap that glute around the top of your thigh. Push, push, push. And release. Good, once more, and then I'm gonna throw another option at you. If you'd like to let that leg float up to the ceiling, go for it. Wrap that glute around your thigh, maybe those hips float up off the mat. Exhale as we lower. Good, Take an exhale as we push. Inhale as you lower. Good, exhale, keeping that tension out of those shoulders. Good, inhale as you lower. Nice, team, I want you to hold on to that control. Good, we have 3 more like this. Press and lower. One of the really wonderful things about Pilates is if you dial it back just a little bit and learn how to do that movement very strong and very efficiently, you will be surprised. Let's go ahead and bend that knee. Keep those hips nice and still. You will be surprised at how quickly you find your strength. Good, now keeping that spine nice and still, lower that leg and lift. Good, lower. Good, now you have the option to let those hips float up off the mat. Good, take that leg down. Good, nothing moves in those hips. That thigh is locked into that angle. Good, unless you'd like to take it up and brush that ankle down and brush it back up. Good, inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way back up. That left glute is wrapping like crazy around the top of that left thigh. Once more, team. Exhale it down and inhale it back up and lower. Good, hug those thighs into your chest. Give yourself a gentle little rock side to side. How did that feel? We're gonna rock ourselves all the way over onto the side of our body. I want you to find a nice long line through your toes, your hips, your shoulders, the back of your head, okay? So if you were to stand this posture up and walk it out into the world, I want you to be standing nice and tall and proud, okay? So I want you to watch, those shoulders are stacked one on top of the other. Belly button scoops into that spine, so even before I bust into my clams, I can already feel that this is effort, all right? I want you to feel that thigh spiraling open and close. Good, exhale as it spirals open and close. Good, can you make that neck equal lengths on each side? Good, and lower. Good, exhale as we open. Good, inhale as we lower. Good, exhale as we open. Now take your time on the way down. Beautiful, exhale as you open. Imagine someone's pushing against that thigh, giving you resistance. Create it in your own body, you can do it. Good, exhale as we hold this one up. Hips get to press forward as we give that thigh a pulse and pulse, pulse, and pulse. Yes, focusing on contracting deep into that muscle. 4, 3, hold that knee there. You're gonna take that bottom toe off of that bottom toe, so those thighs are parallel, one on top of the other. We get to give it a lift and lower. Lift and lower. Nothing changes in the rest of your body. Nice. Lift, take your time down. Lift and down, lift. Good, now I want you to make sure, hold it here, that we are reaching the top of our head, all right? Give that thigh a rotate in. Good, and rotate out. Yes, rotate in, hips stay stacked, one on top of the other. Rotate out. Good, belly button keeps drawing up to that spine. If you're ready to speed it up, let's go for it. Go in and out, in and out, in and out. One more set, we got it. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those legs parallel with each other and lower. Good, let's press ourselves up. Swing those legs around to the other side. And again, finding that nice long line through our toes, our hips, our shoulders, and the back of our head. Remember, we want both sides of our neck to be equal lengths here. So I'm gonna rest my ear on my bicep here. Pull that belly button up to my spine, close those ribs. Good. I want you to think of holding on to only that neutral curve in your lower back. Are you ready? Thighs get to spiral open. Good, and inhale as you lower. Top shoulder gets to roll open. Yes, so we're focusing on those glutes here, but the rest of our body is still very much engaged. Good, spiral that top thigh open and lower. Good, when we focus on not just our glutes, but how everything else in our body is helping us out and supporting us here, it adds a lot of intensity to the exercise. Good, and a lot of benefit. Beautiful. One more time, let's hold this last one up, give it a little pulse. Up and up, up and up. Can you feel that length up the back of your neck? Good job, good job. Go 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Lift that toe off of the other one. Thighs get to hover one on top of the other. Let's give that top leg a lift and down. Lift, I want you to notice for yourself, does that body stay nice and solid, or do we feel our waist dropping to the ground? If you feel that waist lifting to the ground, I want you to lift that bottom side of your waist just slightly away from the mat. Lift, lower. Hold this one up, team, hold it up. Zip up those tummy muscles. Good, go ahead, rotate that thigh in. Rotate it in and open. Nothing in those hips moves here. The only part of our skeleton that's moving is that thigh bone. It's rotating in and open. If you're ready, let's speed it up. Rotate it in and open, in and open. There's a lot of work that goes on in those core muscles so that it's just that thigh bone moving. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let those legs hover one on top of the other and lower. Nice job, MOVATI, nice job. We are going to come onto our backs again, and we are going to finish up. Well, we're not quite there yet. We won't get excited about that. Knees are over those hips. Hands are behind our head. Shoulders are away from our ears. We're going to take ourselves into a crisscross here. So when we crisscross, we are extending our right leg and then our left leg. All right? We're going to rotate to the right and rotate to the left. When you do that, I want you to think of that right elbow pointing in the same direction as that right leg. Left elbow points in the same direction as that left leg. So our goal is not to cross those elbows to the opposite knee, all right? Let's go 8, 7, 6, belly button draws down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, hug those thighs into your chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side. We are gonna do another set of those. If you'd like, you can go ahead and you can take a scissor. Are you ready? Are you ready? Shoulder blades get to lift. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. There's a second set. It may be a scissor with those legs straight. And switch. Yes, switch. Good, switch. Yes, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, go ahead, hug those thighs into your chest. We are gonna give ourselves a full body stretch. Knees are over those hips. Fingers get to reach for those ankles. Shoulders slide away from our ears. Top half first. Hands get to reach past your ears and circle around. Knees are over those hips still. Hands get to reach past those ears and circle around. Belly button draws to your spine. Option, we can take one or both legs to reach and circle around. Knees come back to those hips. Yes, inhale, reach. Exhale, circle around. Could you do one bent leg? You totally could. Good, inhale, reach. Exhale, circle around. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle those arms around. Inhale, reach. Beautiful. Last one, best one, MOVATI. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle around. Good, go ahead, grab behind those thighs. Roll yourselves up. We get to finish with our rolling like a ball because it's super fun. So we are gonna take those hands onto the front of our shins, roll those shoulders away from our ears, pull that belly button back to your spine. Feet can be flat, toes can be pointed, they can be lifted ever so slightly off the mat. Now we are locking ourselves into this position. We're gonna pull that belly button even tighter to our spine. We're rocking just to our upper back and rolling ourselves back up, okay? So we're not gonna flip off the mat Cirque du Soleil style. It's a different class. Cool, hips get to pull to those ribs and come on back up. Good, exhale. Inhale it back up. Yes, exhale it back and inhale it up. Good, exhale it back. If you're looking for a little more fun, you can go ahead and extend those legs. Good, that one's a little more challenging. One last one, exhale it back. Inhale it, oh, up, just like that. And we'll hold it here, 8, 7, maybe those knees are bent. Maybe those arms are off your legs. Belly button draws in. 3, 2, 1, and lower. How do you feel, MOVATI? We did it. Thank you so much for joining me for Pilates today. This is a great follow-up. If you've got an extra 30 minutes, grab a Tabata, grab an intervals, and we will see you later.